Hey there, it's Pastor Jamie, and this is Holy Week, day by day. Today's Monday morning. I'm here in my front yard, and I want to show you this tree that's growing in my yard. Yes, that is a tree, and I have cut it down to the nub. I've tried to kill that sucker almost every year that I lived here at my house, and I can't do it. That particular tree is a fig tree, and it is the most resilient, hardy tree I've ever seen. By the end of the summer, that guy will be taller than me. It'll have green, leafy limbs. It'll be producing figs like you wouldn't believe. That symbol, the symbol of the fig tree, is actually the national symbol for Israel, which is a pretty good reminder of their resilience and really producing a fruit. On Monday morning of Holy Week, Jesus is going to the temple. And on his way to the temple, he passes by a fig tree, and it's green and leafy, but it's out of season, and there are no fruit that are produced by this tree. And so Jesus curses the tree. And as he's going into the Temple Mount there, it's really symbolic. He's sending a message because, again, this is the national symbol of Israel. It's green and leafy, but there is no fruit. He walks into the outer court of the Gentiles there at the Temple Mount, and there's a flurry of activity. There's a lot of movement, a lot of tables. People are buying and selling things, but there's not much fruit. And Jesus gets mad. He turns over the tables and he says, "My Father's house will be a house of prayer for all the nations, all the peoples." You see, they had let commerce take over in the church, and there was no real fruit. Paul tells us in Galatians 5, the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. They're also the fruit of evangelism in the church and seeing people come to Christ. So I think there's something for us to think about as the church. Are we just green and leafy? Do we look like we're healthy, but yet not producing fruit? Jesus is not happy with that. So it's a thought for us as well in the modern church movement. Are we producing the fruit of righteousness and of salvations, or are we just kind of going through the motions and looking really healthy without really seeing much fruit? It's a challenge for each of us on this Monday of Holy Week. You guys have a great week. We'll see you tomorrow.